Hello there, this is Grant Hartman from Muenster Grass-Fed. Pasture, plate, perfection. Today I want to discuss with you about steaks. People often ask me what makes a good steak. Well, I can sum it up in one three-letter word: fat. Fat makes a good steak. But it can't just be any old fat. It has to be the right fat located in the right location of the steak. Today is your lucky day because I have 3 beautiful steaks which came from one of my grass-finished heifers last year. First, I have a beautiful T-bone. Second, I have an enormous porterhouse. And finally, I have an awesome succulent bone-in ribeye. First, I want to discuss with you about fat. When you purchase a steak from the supermarket, you'll notice that the fat is a bright white color. This white color comes from the corn which the animals were fed during the finishing process in the feedlot. It is very appealing to the American consumer to see that white fat on the supermarket shelves. However, it is not the type of fat that our ancestors used to eat. Our forefathers used to eat animals finished on grass, and that grass imparted a darker color to the fat. You'll notice on my steaks here, the fat is a darker shade of white bordering on yellow. This yellowish color comes from vitamins and minerals found in the grass on which the animals eat during the finishing process. Winter wheat pasture is high in vitamin A and vitamin E, and these vitamins are what imparts that yellow color. Next, I want to discuss with you about intermuscular fat. It is the intermuscular fat which causes the steaks to be tender when you cook them. You'll notice on my steaks, they have streaks of fat running through the strips and the fillets on the T-bones and porterhouses. And on the ribeye, you can see the streaks of fat as well. Many times when you purchase a grass-fed steak from the supermarket, it'll be tough because the ranchers which raised the beef did not finish them on the highest quality pasture, and it did not result in the best marbling within the steaks. That kind of gives grass-finished steaks a bad name, whereas our steaks are very tender. When you grill these steaks, the fat inside the steaks will melt, creating a very tender, moist, and flavorful beef. Finally, if a USDA inspector were to grade these steaks, they would probably grade choice or high choice because of the amount of marbling within them. It is not an easy job to create choice steaks by finishing cattle on grass, and that's why we take great pride in that. I think that if you purchase these steaks, you will be very pleased, and I am sure that you will enjoy them as much as me and my family. Thank you, and have a great day.